Hey, lovelies. I'm just making some porridge using pumpkin I got from my garden. So that's what I'm doing right now. And the only thing that's in here is, you'll see, it's coconut milk, cinnamon. I have some cinnamon in there. I have vanilla and some almond, and I'm about to put some nutmeg in there. I'm going to be, this is what I blended, which is pumpkin, sweet potato, and some oats, and I have dates, because dates are my sweetener. So that's what I'm about to do right now. And I'm putting a little bit of nutmeg inside there, and that's it. Those are going to be my spices. I'm waiting for this to come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then I am just going to go ahead and start putting this in. So I blended that. If you don't have a blender, a regular blender could use, this is a Vitamix blender. So I just blended everything together. So this is what it is. This pumpkin I took from my garden. It's one of the pumpkins I just reaped this morning. Here's another one. So I reaped this from my garden. So I'm using it to make some porridge. And I also went ahead and peel a sweet potato. And then I put a little bit of oats in there for binding, and then coconut milk. So that's what it is. Guys, consider liking, and I hope you consider as well to join me on my journey of eating clean as you can, eating, growing, so from farm to table. And right here, this is what I'm about to drink. You guys know I'm on a juice cleanse, so I'm just only doing juice. This is I have walnut in there. Hi, Marcia. I have walnuts. This is walnut, blackstrap molasses, sesame seed, a banana, and that's all I have in here blended with a little bit of cinnamon. That's all this is. So while I'm waiting for that to come to a boil, blackstrap molasses is rich in potassium, calcium, copper. As you get older, you deplete your copper. So it's big on getting copper in your body and getting it naturally. Hi, Priska, I'm making porridge. I'm making porridge with pumpkin, potato, and oats. And I use dates as my sweetener. So that's what I'm doing. Waiting on this to come to a boil. So I have coconut milk. I have cinnamon, I have nutmeg, and I'm just waiting on that to come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then I'm going to start to whisk everything in what I have blended. I went ahead and blended this. So I blended the pumpkin, the oats, and a sweet potato. So that's what this is. That's all that's blended, and along with some dates. So that's what I'm going to be using. And then in the meantime, um, I'll show you guys how my black strap molasses look. How I get my black strap molasses. And so this right here is my black strap molasses. I get it in a jar like this. Hey, Peach. The sound is off and on. Let me know if you guys are hearing me because I don't have let me get I could get my let me get my other thing. So hold on. So let me know if you're going to be hearing me better. I'm going to mic up for you guys. So just give me a second. Let me put the mic on. I'm trying to get this. Are you guys hearing me better? Marcia, are you hearing me? Okay, good. All right, so I was telling you guys what I'm drinking. I'm drinking some blackstrap molasses with two teaspoonful of black sesame seed, and I put a banana in there, and that's what I'm drinking right here. So this is from my. This is high in potassium, calcium, and also copper, which as you get older, this is one of the reasons why you start seeing people getting gray because they hold on just okay. Oh, I thought you were telling me you're okay. Alrighty. Okay. I thought it was mine, so I went ahead and changed. So just let me know. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put this. Yeah. So yeah. So that's what this is. That's what this is, and I'm gonna be using. This is the pumpkin. What I'm gonna be using. That's the pumpkin. I have. I have the pumpkin in here. I don't want this too close. So it's pumpkin, potato, and some oats. That's all that I have with some dates. Okay, this is starting. So it's starting to boil. And I put a little bit of sea salt in here. Why are you in the kitchen, Marcia? You don't have young babies? So this is the pumpkin. So hope you guys could see. I'm just whisking everything in. Let me see if I could get this up higher so you guys could see it. All right. I need to get the remainder out. Using my spatula to take the remainder out. Hi, McGuire. How are you? I'm just making some porridge. Yeah, this is, I just blend everything together. That's what I do. And it's coconut that I use. Instead of using water, I use coconut milk. And then I'm going to just leave it and let it come to a boil. Okay. So I'm going to let this cook. That's what I'll do. Yes. I got pumpkin from my garden. So that's what I decided to do. So this is pumpkin. Again, for those who are coming on, please consider liking the live. And if you haven't subscribed, welcome, lovelies. I would love for you to help me to grow. So it's pumpkin that I have in here. There's pumpkin, oats, and sweet potato. So there it is. And it's boiling. And what I did, I blended everything together. And oh, I have dates because I use, anyone that knows, they know I use dates as my sweetener. So I have dates in here as my sweetener. You sweeten it to taste how you want it. So that's what this is. So I blended the pumpkin along with the sweet potato, and I put oats also in there, like two cups of oats in there, and that we'll have to bind it along with the potato because the pumpkin is more on the watery side. Okay, guys. And then blackstrap molasses. Yeah, so that's what I'm drinking right now, guys. Pumpkin, oats, sweet potato, and dates. Dates are my sweetener. And I basically just blend everything together. And coconut milk. I use coconut milk. So if you don't have coconut milk, you could always use water. But that's what I use, the coconut milk. And then you let it cook. So it's going to get thicker. And if it's not thick enough for you, you can always take some of the liquid, and or if you want to blend some more oats. If you ever want to bind your stuff, oats. I don't use starch, or you could use some form of flour, like some almond flour or some plant-based flour as a binder. It is. This is the first time I'm trying the pumpkin. Normally I just make the pumpkin porridge by itself. But I decided to do a three the hard way. So this is my three the hard way. So if you'll notice, I have my fire really low right now. So I have it low. Yeah, the oats will make it thick, yeah. If any of you guys are out there that are anemic and low in iron, this needs to be your best friend right here. This right here needs to be your best friend. If you're low in iron, low in copper, and copper, if you notice yourself start getting grays, it's because your copper is being depleted. This is high in copper. Good, yeah. So, and then black sesame. So the black sesame has copper as well. So these two together are like the powerhouse of the things that you need to have. Black sesame seed, and the blackstrap molasses. Yeah. So this is what I'm making. This is the porridge I'm making right now. Hi, Love Liz. For those who are just coming on, thank you for joining me. I hope you consider subscribing. Where are you, Peach? Why is pumpkin so expensive? Pumpkin is on the less expensive side for me here. Peach, where are you? Are you upstate New York? Is that what you said? I think one time. So here's the deal, Peach. Boston. Okay. Do you have place to plant, right? Because if you go, you get those little, I'll show you the pumpkin that I plant in my backyard and they're quick. So let me leave this right here for now. So this is the pumpkin I plant right here. These are from my backyard. These little ones, they're sweet. And this is the pumpkin I use. These are really nice and sweet. So these are the ones. So what I do, go to the farmer's market, get one. You get the seeds from it. And you use the seeds to plant. Okay? And they come pretty quick. They don't take long to come, and then you could have those. So yeah. It's been cold on and off. Yeah, that's the thing. But believe it or not, those pumpkins, they will prefer to have it on the cooler, not cold, but like the spring weather is good for them. Yeah. And for those people that if you go to Sprouts, you could get the turmeric like this. Okay, guys. So this is how the porridge is looking. It's progressing. I put it as low as I could get it. Sorry. I put it as the fire as low as possible. Make your porridge cook so it will get thicker. Yes, dates will boost your boost your iron as well. That is true, McGuire. And the blackstrap molasses, and if they have access to blackstrap molasses, will do that. If you're low in iron, that blackstrap molasses will boost your iron like crazy. Yeah, that's why. So I got the blackstrap molasses because my mom is kind of anemic, so I got that for her. But I'll it's good for me too because everybody's starting to get a little gray here and there, and you don't want the gray. So this plus the black seed, the black sesame seed, is good. And you do it with a banana and some walnut. And the walnut, you could get walnuts from the raw walnuts. So whatever nuts I'm talking about is raw. And then you do it with a plant-based milk. You guys know I make my own milk, so I have my own plant-based milk. So that's what I mix this with. So I use like a teaspoon of this, um, 2 teaspoonful of the blackstrap, a tablespoon of the sesame seed, about eight um, 8 walnuts, and then 8 walnuts. You soak it in some water for a couple of you at least for an hour or so, and then you use it. So that's how that goes. I'm sorry to hear, Peach. Yeah, this will help to boost. If you need to boost your immune system, do the drink I just told you about. That will boost you up real quick. And then, hold on. And then if you also go ahead and get the Manuka honey. Are you near to a Costco, Peach? Um, for that, do the what this that I just told you. Um, and then I'm going to show you something. This, Peach, I know you probably have Costco. Take a screenshot of this, Peach. The Manuka honey. Go get the Manuka honey. Get some turmeric. Buy the turmeric. You can get it at Sprout or wherever. Um, Put it in your oven at the lowest. Like mine goes to 170. Dry them out. Your ginger, dry it out. Sprout sells ginger, or Whole Food, the good ginger. Let me get the ginger. Hold on. I'll show you. Do you have a Sprout near you, Peach? I don't know if Boston has Sprouts. But I know that Sam's Club be carrying the same kind of ginger sometime. It's a hit or miss, which is a good ginger. There it is. Take another screenshot. See, this is good ginger. They're small. And then you're going to dry these out. And you do that, mix with the Manuka honey, the turmeric, the cayenne pepper, and take a teaspoonful of it every day. So a cup of the Manuka honey. Sam's Club. Okay. Yeah. The Manuka honey though is from Costco. It's like 29 something you pay for it. Yeah. If you want to boost, cheney root is a good thing. Peach, are you Jamaican? I don't remember if you said you were Jamaican. And McGuire, I don't know if you guys have Manuka honey, ginger, turmeric, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. You use a teaspoonful of them. I take a teaspoonful of it every day. And when you do Manuka honey, you have to use wooden spoon. So only wooden spoon with any honey. Only wooden spoon. Do not mess with metal spoon because it oxidizes. Okay? It oxidizes. So don't do that. So use a wooden spoon. You could get your wooden spoon from Amazon. You could get a whole pack. Okay, guys. We're back to the porridge. Hold on. So this is the porridge. So I'm just letting it come thicker. Okay, okay. So try to get you know, if you can get like sarsaparilla to boost you, cheney root, that can boost you. And then if you have access to leaf of life, that can help you as well. The leaf of life is just to take out the mucus and just to help to clean your system. Yeah, so it's a good way, but this blackstrap molasses will really help you. You could order this off Amazon. So take a picture on Peach and it comes to you the same day. I don't know in your area if you'll get it the same day. This and this you could get from Amazon. Take a picture. It will be a smooth surgery, whatever it is, you know, whatever it is. This too shall pass. So this I got from Amazon. Yep, yep. And you know what too? You can use the leaf of life. If you just use the leaf of life and put it on your head, it stops your headache. So I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak tip, a sneak into how This is how, oh, I can't do it. So this is how I have my nuts, and this is how I store them. My nuts and my herbs, I store them like this in mason jars. So this is how I store them. Yeah. So yeah. What else? There's so many different stuff. I'm not sure. Like for instance, if you have kidney stone or gallstone, there's this thing called stone breaker. This is it right here. Yes, I do, and I cook with it. Okay. So yeah, so you will need to boost your immune system so you have quick recovery. Yeah, and healing. So you want to make sure you're iron. So that cut, because when they the scar, so make sure you heal quickly. So make sure you're iron. So that blackstrap molasses that I just showed you will be good to help you with, along with the black sesame seed, once you don't have any nuts allergy. So remember, everything I'm telling you is once you're not allergic to those stuff. Yeah, but this right here, see what that is? Stonebreaker. So if you have like kidney stone or gallstone, this is a tea for you. Yeah, guys. And just make sure that, and I know now with knee replacement, most of them they do the PRP with it, which is the plasma rich. They do that as an injection to help your recovery process faster, your healing to be faster. Yes, that is so true. It's so good for the detox. The cilantro, if you do the green juice, so you do cucumbers, cilantro, some parsley, because with all that anesthesia that you're going to take, that is good to help to detox you. Guys, I need to look back on my porridge. Yeah, that will help to detox you afterwards. And get some, if you could get um, watermelon. Coconut water is better if you could get the real coconut water, not the ones in the can and not the ones that you have in Costco or whatever. If you could get coconut and just use the coconut from there and just drink the water, the jelly water with some lemon juice, that's good. Not even some lemon juice, some key lime. Do you have key lime there, Peach? Yeah. Hi guys, if you could go ahead and give the video a like, that'd be greatly appreciated to help me grow. Thank you, lovelies. Yeah. So this is pumpkin porridge that I'm making. So it's pumpkin, three the hard way, pumpkin, sweet potato, which I use this potato is a Japanese sweet potato, dates, coconut milk. My sweetener is the dates. So that's what I use to make this. Yes, yes, yes. God knows why I did this live today because we were all getting together to help each other. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And get some soup. Make some soup, some good chicken soup, chicken foot soup. That chicken foot soup is good for you, Peach, to help you with that. Get that natural collagen, the natural collagen. My mom had knee replacement too, and that I know is a beast in itself. This is a couple years back, like since 2014. It's been a while. That's good. That's good. Yeah. You need them leaf. You need those leaf. It's just getting thicker and thicker. Yeah, comfrey's also good, high in calcium, and it's good for a wound for healing. If you have a broken limb or something like that, or any skin issue, if you tie that comfrey leaf on it, it will help you. And the other thing too, Peach, get some castor oil. Get some castor oil, and after when the wound is completely healed, start putting along the wound line and around that, so you don't have all that scar tissue build up. So use the yeah, use the black. If you could get somebody from Jamaica could bring you some castor oil, and use that to do it, so you don't have all that scar tissue build up. Hi, Priska. Yeah. So this porridge is pretty much almost done. And then I'm going to put it into containers. Um, the only thing though I tell you about this blackstrap oil, when I tell you make sure you don't get any on the bottom, because look, this is what it does. It drained here, and it's all over this now. I'm sending it to you, Priska. Take yours through the phone. I'm making sure I keep it here. When I stop pouring, I'll pour one for you. Hi, lovelies. Anyone that's coming on, please like the live. Give me a thumbs up. Help me grow. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please consider subscribing. Yeah. So the comfrey, so you eat the comfrey, or do you use it externally? Hi, guys. Can you consider liking the live as you come on? That'd be greatly appreciated. This is the pumpkin porridge that I'm making. And so it's pumpkin, sweet potato, oats with dates, and dates is a sweetener. And then I have coconut milk. So I use coconut milk. Thank you all for coming. We eat as mixed vegetables and also Use as mashed food. Okay. I didn't know that the comfrey could be, I thought it was just external. I've always known it as an external herb. I didn't know it was, you were able to take it internally. I was not aware of that. So that's something new for me. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put this on the holder because I need to start taking my bowls out. And another thing, guys, if you can at all, do glass for your containers over plastic. Okay? Yeah, I know about using the external too. This is the first time I did not know that I could use comfrey internal. I actually ordered and planted because my comfrey died and I ordered a new one and it's coming up now. It's very small. It's very small. Daddy, lie down. No, no. Lie down. The comfrey externally, you normally you could make a salve out of it. Um, where you mash it together and you could use like a salve. So you could use olive oil, put it in olive oil and make a salve with it, like you almost like you boil it. So you steep it inside the oil, and that's how you use it and make a salve. And then you rub it on. It's more like how should I put it? So when you're finished making it, it's hard. You could even mix it with, say, shea butter. You could put shea butter with it. There's a plethora of way how you could do it. Use it as a salve. Or if you have a broken limb or skin condition, you could just mash the leaf together. Take your hand, mash it together like that, and just put it on it. Just tie it on there. So that's another way how to do it. Yes, Priska does have a channel. Priska does have a channel. If you look for Priska Sagati, or if you right click on it, it should take you to her. You could take to her channel on one of her where she just posted. So when this gets cool, it will tend to get thicker when you add oats to it. So try not to add too much to it because it will get really thick. So these are all glass containers that I'm using. So this is a good way how to meal prep and to get your stuff for the week. No, just put them in the fridge. Just in the cooler, not frozen. And then you just take them and warm up as you go along. I put another one in here because I put two. I hope this encourages you guys to think out the box, be natural as you can, and eat what you grow, grow what you eat. There's so many laws right now that are not in favor. They just passed another law here in Georgia that if you get sick as a result of food that you eat, you cannot sue the manufacturer or the person who grow the food if they added pesticide or whatever to it. So I hope this is encouraging. This is the second state to do that. So I hope this is encouraging you guys to do more. Yeah. Oh, I didn't like pumpkin growing up because the one that we have in Jamaica that we were raised on is not that sweet. But this little one, I love it. When I tell you I love it, I love it. I don't mind boiling it and eating it. I love that one, but I don't like I'm not, I'm only a fan of the one in Jamaica that we use to make when we're making soup. When I tell you that gives one of the best looking color, bright color for soups, for pumpkin soup, you know, it's a bright color. Okay, and that's it. What's left is gonna be in a bowl. So the rest that's left, yeah, slice of bread would be nice. That pumpkin, it's they have these pumpkins now in Jamaica, but this is not indigenous. This what do they call it? Kabacha or something. I think it's more like a Korean Japanese pumpkin. But it's sweet. So this is what's left in the pot. And right here is this bowl right here. I'm just going to pour the remainder in here. So that's the remainder. So since I'm on this whole juice thing and only doing no real solid food, this will be my dinner. So here this is. So this is what I end up getting: 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I end up getting 8. I end up getting 8 containers out of it. And this is not just for me, it's going to be my parents as well. So that's how that looks right there. So that's it. And this now, this is going to be my dinner. And that's what I'm going to have. And I'll just let these cool. Once they cool, then I will go ahead and put the covers. These are the covers onto them once they cool. And then just go ahead and pack them and put in the fridge. In Kenya, now most farmers use pesticide and the cases of cancer are, yep. That is so true. That is so true. And this is the reason why I tell people do not. So my neighbor yesterday, I gave him some cucumbers and he was asking me, what manure do I use? And I said to him, I don't use manure, but what I do use, I do composting. So like say for instance, the skin, when I peel the skin of this, I'm going to go ahead and I'll put it in my compost bin and it disintegrates, and that is what my manure is. So instead of using those fertilizers, this is what I use for manure. My garden looks really, bright, and it's producing, but you do not need pesticide. Only thing you need is leaves. Even if you don't have kitchen scraps, if you have leaves, that is a natural fertilizer. You mix that in with the soil, that is your natural fertilizer, and it will produce. That will produce. Okay, so here's my porridge. Look, the consistency. And you could put some crackers in here. You could put not only crackers, you could go ahead and put bread, hard dough bread, whatever. But I will do crackers over hard dough bread any day. And now that I'm on my health journey, I'm trying to stay away from more being, I don't even do that. Well, you guys have to decide to not use it. And I see that they use it a lot. Like they think when they plow the field, they need to put that in there. There's so many things. I wish that people would open up their eyes. They're having cancer in other. We never used to have a high
a high level of cancer in Jamaica, and now we do from all the stuff, all the pesticides. So that's why I've taken into my own hand. Perfect. This is just perfect for me. It's hot, but I'm not ready to eat dinner. So I'm literally going to cover it up and leave it for my dinner. But what time is it now? It is 2:06. So I eat from 12 to 6. Yep, yep. Peach, did you hear what I said earlier about what they did, the new regulation that the governor just signed in here in Georgia? If I inspire even one person, my job is well done. I am so happy that I inspire you, McGuire. I am so happy that I inspire you. So there's a new law that's passed. I think we're the second state. There's another state. I forgot if it's so. Don't quote me on it. It's either South Dakota or North Dakota, one of the two of them. And it's basically a farmer or a manufacturer for food. If they use pesticide, and it causes you to get ill, they're not liable. You can't sue them. So there goes. So guys, I'm going to give you, for people who are on here who have never seen my backyard, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick look at my backyard so you could see it, okay? So this is my backyard. I do not use any pesticide on anything. It kind of doesn't look nice right now because it's daytime and it's hot outside. The heat is on, but I'm going to show you. So this right here, this is my lemon tree. These lemons, there's nothing artificial about them. This goes in every year. For those who are new to my channel, this goes in every year. It lives inside. These lemons right here, this is my hand. This is not full as yet. Let me show you my lemon. This is the palm of my hand. This is how big these lemons are, right? These are all the stuff that are growing here. My mom just tucked this down here. I'm going to be taking this out and I'm going to be putting it. I'll show you how I do that. This right here is turmeric. If the light is too much, let me know, guys. This is turmeric. So there's all turmeric in here. This is oregano. I'm going to transplant it somewhere else. These are tomato suckers that just come up. This is what I call, this is leaf of life. This is sunflower that just grow by itself. This is king of the forest. This is good for so many skin condition. This plant right here, I need to take it out and put it somewhere else. These are turmeric. More leaf of life. Okay? So here's my secret. This is my secret sauce to why I could grow stuff so much here. These two things right here, these two bins. These are my secrets. Inside this is the compost. Okay, guys? This is the compost. This is my fertilizer right here. This is what I will go ahead and mix into my soil and grow my plants. All the big cucumbers that you guys are seeing me getting come from there. It's hot out now, so later on, like when the sun goes down, it's a better time to see my garden. My sugar cane is growing, my everything. All right, guys, these are all the stuff I do in my yard. This is where I eat from. These are spinach. The sun might be too bright now for you guys to see. Let me try to clean this. These are spinach. I just picked spinach. And look at these tomatoes. Look at my tomatoes. Look how big these are. Okay, guys, do you see that? So the compost does not take long because you're going to find flies and maggots, which are going to be helpful to decompose your stuff. So if it's not fully decomposed, you could always, growing up, we never used to wait for it fully decompose. These are gungu peas. These are okras. My mom has picked an okra. These are Swiss chard. These, you guys call it amaranth. Here's amaranth right here. Whoops, my phone fell. Sorry. Ooh, oh God. I can't see this, guys. Something just happened. Hold on. Get my thing back. Okay, I got my camera back. Sorry. Yeah, callaloo. Yeah, so we call it callaloo in Jamaica. I think you guys call it amaranth. So there's no fertilizer in here. Nothing. When I literally take every single thing that I use is natural. And to the point, how natural am I? I'm going to show you something. Do you see what this is? This collect rainwater. This is my pump under here, and I use it to water my plants. So I use rainwater. I have two barrels up top and one down at the bottom. This is my second, the other two barrels that I use. I collect rainwater and that's what I use. So, do you guys, I hope that kind of explains stuff to you guys. You do not need fertilizer in order to grow stuff. You don't. You don't need it. Yes, I am serious about my health. Health is wealth. I can't say that enough when I mean that health is the ultimate wealth. If you are not rich in health, you are poor. You are poor. You can have the mansions, everything, the yachts, everything, but you're not healthy, you don't have anything. Because what can you do without health? If you're not able to be healthy, how can you enjoy anything? It's hot outside, guys, so I have to come back in. So, I hope that, this gives you guys a little bit of encouragement, you know, how to get healthy. Hi, Bevington, how are you? How to get healthy. The pumpkin that I just used to make the porridge came from my backyard. It came from my backyard, right? Normally I have sweet potatoes. I don't have any sweet potatoes that start to come in as yet. Okay. So here's yam. This is yellow yam, Jamaica yellow yam. I'm about to plant this. Cut it up and plant it. I'll show you guys how I plant it because I'm planting it in sacks. So I'm planting them in the burlap sacks. That's what I'm planting them in. Hi Bevington, if you're new here, consider subscribing. My name is Curly Lifestyle, as you could see, and I do everything health. So that's what we're talking about. We just made some porridge, and we were talking about different things from what I use to stay healthy and stay out of the doctor's office. Yeah. So you don't have to. Hi, Libido. How are you? I hope you did the thing I told you to. I hope you did. So, I hope you guys just consider doing that. You don't have to use any form of pesticides. My pesticide that I use, I do garlic, cayenne pepper, and I blend it up and I leave it for a couple of days and then strain it off. And that's what I use as my pesticide. That's what I use. I leave it maybe for at least 5 to 7 days before I use it. Okay. Consider liking the live, guys. Good. Yeah. So, that's what I do. That's what I do. Um, you know, it doesn't take a lot. Your kitchen scrap. Every I'll show you. So, what I do Everything I use, I keep it. So look at this now. This is going in my compost bin. This is going to be fertilizer. This is what we use, and it's going into my compost bin. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking this out to my compost bin. That's it. This is going to be fertilizer. This is going to be fertilizer. I take this, I bring it out. I'll bring it out right now and show you guys. I bring it out. As soon as I use anything, I keep it. There's nothing, it's a cycle of life. I eat, you go back, you become fertilizer, you become food again. So you never come out of the food source. The other one. This is what I just poured out. See this? This is it broken down. This is maybe about a month and a half. And this is what it came to. So now I'm going to put, and I build this up and I use it and I'll put it into my garden. This is my manure right here. This is my fertilizer, natural. All this that's in here are from fertilizer. So that's the second bin, and stuff just grow out of it. And we just use it. Look at these. These are some cherry tomatoes. Look at this. I just picked 2 cherry tomatoes right here. Look at this. I didn't plant this. This grew by itself. This plant just grew out of the fertilizer, out of the manure, out of the decomposed. That's what I use. The other thing that I use, I get good soil. Good soil. I don't buy soil from the box store. This is soil that's delivered to me. And all that's in here is, there is grass-fed cows or goats, sand and soil that's mixed together. And then I put my what you call, my own fertilizer, which is my decomposed things in there. This right here, this right here is a yellow dragon fruit. So I'm starting here in the bag. And this is where I'm starting it. Yep. This is the reason if people ask me, the other thing for good health is don't walk around hating on people, being covetous, in Jamaica we call it bad mind. Don't have a bad mind. Have a clean heart. Always loving each other. Always, when I say this, and I know people who are here always hear me say this, be kind to each other, give each other grace. Make sure that you tell each other how you care about them and love them. Because right now is promised, tomorrow is not. Okay? If you are envious about a person, you're not going to get too far in life. You're not going to get too far. If you think that, oh, somebody have this and I need it, you're not going to get too far. If you're not able to stretch a hand to help and you only want to receive, you're not going to get too far. Yeah, we get snow. We get snow once a year. I'm in Georgia as well. I'm in North Georgia. So I do get snow. I do get snow. Or ice. It's get really cold. It's as cold as New York because I moved from New York. So sometimes it's colder than New York. Yeah. But that's it. Just love people, be genuine, do not so be yourself, be authentic, you know, and everything else will work itself out. Eat good. Your food, it's mind, body, and soul. It's all 3 things. It's not just food. It's not just food. People ask me, how come you don't, you're aging gracefully and you're not whatever, you don't, because I have a clean heart and I eat good. Clean heart. Clean heart. Just be always mindful of that. Look at this. So this plant comes in every year and it lives at the front of I have 2 sunbursts at the front, And that's where it lives. That's where this lives. Whew. Yeah. So that's where this plant lives. Yeah. Yeah, I have a whole kitchen full of stuff to wash in a second. Um, yeah, yeah. Just be authentic. Just be authentic. Love people. Be genuine about it. We're all God's creation. We're all here on the journey together. The journey could be easy or it could be hard. You know what I mean? So let's just make it easy as possible. Don't be that extra burden to anyone, you know. And that's my goal every day. Please don't be a part of the problem. Please. That's what my goal is, not to be a part of the problem. Yeah. And the other thing is papaya. Papaya. I love my papaya. As a matter of fact, I need to peel this one because just I haven't eaten papaya today. I eat my papaya with my seeds and then my binder. So I'll show you my binder in a second. Yeah, I'll show you my binder. So when you're doing a parasite cleanse, oh, one second, let me wash this knife. When you're doing a parasite cleanse, if you're cleansing, you need to have a binder because you can't be killing the parasites off but not taking them out, because then what's going to happen is that they're ending up in your system, stay in your system. They leave eggs when they're getting out. So they do leave eggs when they're getting out of your system. So you need to get rid of them. So this is a papaya. I like getting these small papaya. I get them from Sprouts, and this is my papaya. I get them from Sprouts. And I'll show you my binder. Here's my binder. It's gonna make a mess, so I try not to take it out of the bag because once you open it, I use activated charcoal for my binder. I take a teaspoonful of it and drink it an hour after you either take the papaya seeds or the pumpkin seeds. Oh no, I don't toast them. The fresher they are, the better it is for you to have. So I will literally show you how, and I'll basically, since I haven't had my papaya all day, I'll show you how I consume my fruits. So yeah, so this is my papaya, and see the seeds are there. So this is it right here. An hour after you have the papaya, then you could go ahead this is it right here. So this is it. This is it. This is how I do it. Because when they're dying, they leave their eggs in you. And when they die also, not only do they leave the eggs that are dormant, so after you stop for a while, then they will just continue to reproduce again. But the toxins that they leave, if you don't, you have to map it up. Think of a floor. If you spill something on the floor, right? And say, for instance, it's what should I put? The flour. So you sweep the flour out, right? But the flour, you're not going to be able to sweep the flour off the floor. You're going to need to go back with the water to completely get the flour off the floor. What is the same thing? I just swallow them. I swallow them whole. So an hour after I'm done with this, the papaya, then I'll show you how I make my binder. But I'm not going to have it until the hour after. So right now it's about 2:27 my time. So about 3:30 I'll have my binder. Oh, this is it. I was just getting a call. Sorry, guys. So that's it. That's it right there. So I just had that. That's it. Um, I make plant-based milk. So I make my milk from my different nuts that you see me doing. That's my milk right here. So this is my milk. This is how my milk look. Okay. This is my milk right here. That's my milk. And this milk is made by, I add dates as a sweetener. And I will use like pistachio, I use walnut, whatever nut, whatever. I just showed you earlier how I have my nuts in mason jars. So that's my milk. So that's how that is. If anybody wants to know what I used to make my milk, I could show it to you guys. I got it from Amazon, so it makes the milk for me. Yeah, but let me get a glass. I'm going to use a longer glass so I can show you, so it's not going to be messy. So I'm about to show you guys. I'm about to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys. I have all these dishes from my porridge that I made that I need to start washing up. I normally wash as I go, but I'm not able to wash as I go. Hi, Jay. How are you? I'm not able to. Yeah, yes, I certainly did. I invested into a healthy lifestyle. Yeah. So I'm going to show you what I use, because this right here, let me turn it. This is an alkaline system. So this is alkaline water that's going to be coming out of here, right? So I'm going to be getting some water from here, and I'm going to be showing you how I make my activated charcoal. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I make my activated charcoal so you see it. And again, with this activated charcoal, I use this. Oh, I just finished making porridge. I made porridge. So see, it makes a lot of mess. So you have to open it within a bag. Yeah. So here, guys, look at this. So this is a spoonful. This is it. This is the activated charcoal. And this is my binder. You'll hear it fizzes when it hits the alkaline water. So I will have this like around, so this is what I'm going to have. This is what I'm going to have around 3:30, because you see that I just had the papaya with the seeds. So I need to sop it up. I need to get rid of all of those people that I just killed and get rid of those parasites. So after you kill the parasite, you'll need to make sure that they completely come out of your system, give them a pathway out. So that's what I do. So an hour after I have this, that's what I end up with. Jay, this is what I made. I made pumpkin oats and sweet potato porridge. So I was showing them how I make my porridge. So yeah, that's what I do. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be drinking in an hour or so. That's what I'm going to be drinking. Yeah. So yeah. So that's how I do my parasite. Once I do the papaya with the seeds, then I do that. And that's my milk. That is my milk. See, the thing with the charcoal, you see how it is? It gets on your hand. It's easy to get on your hand. So just be careful. That's why I keep it in a bag like this. And I ziplock it and open it inside the Ziploc bag so it's not all over the place, all over your surface. A lot of what? This is just a glass. This is just 8 ounces. I just drink it. This I just drink this. That's not bad. I already eat my papaya. Oh, the porridge. Oh no, those porridge, they're not just, that's not one day. That's I put them in the fridge. So I'll put those porridge in the fridge, and my dad will eat it, my mom will eat it, and I will eat it. So yeah. So see this. So when you're dealing with the charcoal and the honey, always use wooden spoon. Okay, when you're doing with your binders. Some people use bentonite clay as well, the food grade bentonite clay. I make the porridge and I put it in the fridge, so when you're ready to drink it, it's already ready. I know. I was telling them earlier why, So, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. No aches, no pain. I'm not feeling any of that. So, yeah. A clean heart. I have a clean heart. That's the most important thing. Um, Clean mind. Don't be envious of anyone. Whatever someone has, that's theirs, not yours. You know, that's the thing. Just be kind. Be kind. It doesn't take a lot to be kind. We're all here on this journey together, and if we don't live this journey doing what? Taking care of each other, we're going to be in a sad case. You know? We're going to be in a sad case. Yeah. Another thing that I do, which I've already done for the day, is this is my shot glass. I take this every morning with 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Nope. Your happiness is in you. Don't let anybody steal your joy, Jay. Do not let anyone. I have been there, done that. I'm not going to let anybody else steal my joy. My joy is mine. My happiness is mine. I make myself happy. So I do 2 teaspoonful of olive oil, half a lemon, and cayenne pepper. Chug back. And a little bit of cinnamon. That's it. Every morning. That's what I do. And then there's a thing that I haven't had this today. So I'm going to go ahead and have it now. So I'll let you guys know. The reason why I haven't had this is because I'm home. I think one of these was open. So here this is. My daily shots. Nobody steal my joy. My joy is mine, not anybody else's own. You don't own me. So I'm not going to let you steal my joy. And that's just how you live life. So this is my shot. You guys know about this shot. Whoever has been on my channel for a while know I live by this. I do this daily. So this is my shot for the day. That's my shot. I'm allergic to flu shot. So that's my flu shot in a bottle for me. So that's how I do it. Yeah. Jay, you have to come to a point in life where you have to decide, how do I want to live? Do I want to live on somebody else's term, or do I want to live on my own term and keeping my eyes on the prize? So for me, I want to live on my terms, keep my eyes on the prize, and continue serving God, having a good heart, a good soul, and be here as not a part of the problem, but a part of the solution. So you have to make that decision. Oh yeah, you have to. Well, so the problem is when you do the papaya seed, it's going to kill the parasites inside of you. So you have to get them out. You can't let them, because what they do, when something is dying, right? It's going to do that last nasty thing. That's what it does. So you have to find something to mop it up. So after you kill them, you need them out of you. You don't need to, because they let toxins off when they're leaving, when they're dying. So you have to mop everything up. So that's what you do. As far as, yeah, not everything is going to come out. Yep, simple life. So it doesn't take a lot to continue my life. It doesn't take a lot. This is how I live. Yeah. So the charcoal, the reason why I do the charcoal is to get everything out. I don't need their eggs inside of me. And when you're doing this, you need to make sure you do it for extended period of time. You can't just do it this month, next month you don't do it. You got to do it because these suckers normally take at least 3 to 4 months to get out of your system. And what they do is if you stop doing it on month one, then they go dormant and just come back because they leave the eggs inside of you. They leave the eggs inside of you. Hi Rupert, how are you? Yeah. So get the activated charcoal. If you have access to get activated charcoal, get it. An hour after you do the pumpkin seed, then go ahead and do the activated charcoal. Yeah, it is hard work, but it becomes second nature after a while. So after a while, it becomes second nature. You have to choose whether you want to be on medication for the rest of your life or if you want to not have all those other complex issues happening. So I decided that I want to be medication free as much as possible. Guys, can I be honest with you? I said I was coming on here just to hurry up, make this porridge, show you guys. Or we're still on. I see that I've been on now for a while. Yeah. Yeah. We just covered a lot of stuff today, you know. And I enjoy sharing because I think one of the problem is that some people and what happens is like information will die, and if we don't pass it on, the best historian is oral. So I know something, I pass it on to you, you pass it on to somebody else, so it passed from one generation to the next. Yeah, yeah. I thought I was going to be on here for about 30 minutes, Marcia. That's what I came on for. Yeah. But you know, I'm totally enjoying I must say Peach and McGuire and Marcia were like the first three on, and I'm telling you, we had a whole ball conversation from, you know, the pumpkin porridge to the backyard. Yes, and I'm still in the kitchen. That is so true. I'm still in the kitchen. I am still in the kitchen. Yeah. But I'm doing the other part now, which is the cleaning, which I normally do while I'm doing it, but because I was on live, I wasn't able to, I was not able to clean as I go along. So, you know, yeah, yeah, yeah. So. Yeah, I didn't notice it till just now. I looked up and I saw the minutes, and that's when I noticed that it was what it was. Yeah. Yeah. I hope one of these days I'm able to let you guys fully into my full lifestyle. And when I mean my full lifestyle is that, from me waking up one morning and what I do, my skincare, what I do for skincare and so forth. Yep. Marcy, I was able to help you to do all of that. Okay, guys, look at this. This is my tea I had this morning, which was some cocoa. And I hope you guys are able to see this. I'm about to open it. Does anyone know what this is? Because I put this in my tea. No matter what tea I'm drinking, I put it in there. You guys see that? Yeah, cloves. So this is like a little spoon. I just put the cloves in here, put it like this. These you could get from Amazon, and I put it. Help to kill the parasites. So this is multi-layer. So she's in Jamaica, so she has cow foot. Yeah. So, and I just put them in here. I just put them in here. Once I put them in here, then I just close it down and I'll hang it like this in my tea. This is my teacup. This is my lovely teacup. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I mean, so somebody asked me already, what do I use on my skin? So, full disclaimer, might not work for everyone else, but this is what I use. I'll share it with you guys. I don't use anything that has a color on it. My soap have to be white or clear. First thing first. That's number one. Number two, when I finish washing my face, I have a mixture that I make, which is castor oil, jojoba oil, and frankincense. And I mix it together, and that's what I make. So that's what I put on my skin. Okay, guys? I use Dr. Teal as my soap to bathe. And my soap that I use to wash my face is the Cetaphil Cleanse. That's what I use. I use that to wash my face. My hair, I make my own shampoo, which is with African black soap as the base. And I use rosemary from my garden, cloves. I'll add lemon balm, basil, fenugreek. I had a whole bunch of stuff, depending on what I have. So that one sometimes changes based on what I have. But yeah. So that's it. I hope that, it helped you guys. It does not take a lot. and you don't have to be buying at the store. Thank you. And Peaches, before you go, I hope everything goes out good for you. Get those blackstrap or molasses to help you on your journey before surgery. Good luck on your surgery if I don't see you. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, see you. And God got you. He got you. He's Alpha, He's Omega, He's beginning and the end, and He's the ultimate surgeon. I can't believe it. I'm on this so long with you guys that I even finished washing my dishes. The only thing I have left to do is wash this pot and clean my stove and pack away stuff. When I tell you the best investment you could have if you ever get a chance is a Vitamix blender. It's really good and it's lifetime. Because if it's something is broken, then they'll have to replace it. So, yeah. All right. See you later. And guys, I'm gonna after I'm finished this, I'm out as well. So yeah. I hope I was able to help somebody, encourage someone to plant and to eat clean. I pray and hope. No, she's not getting a cow foot, so it's not gonna be soup. We do soup, Maguire. We cow foot. We cook it down, so you eat it as this. It's not a soup. It's more like a stew. You like how we do brown stew chicken, similar. So it's our curry goat in that consistency, not like a soup. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Um, I dabble in it. I was vegan for 7 years, and that's where I'm going back. Um, to be honest with you, beef, no. I stopped eating beef years ago since mad cow disease, so I don't do beef. Mostly fish and a little bit of chicken. And chicken, I need to leave alone. Yeah, I need to leave alone. So this is the amount of seeds that was left from the papaya that I didn't eat, but I ate every other seed. So, yep. So, it's now, it's approximately half an hour since I had the papaya. was trying to see how long I could stay on here to show you guys when I drink. And then when you go to the bathroom, you're going to see black. So be aware of that. So don't be alarmed. Don't think that you're bleeding or something like that. And it helps take out mucus out of your colon as well by doing that. No, the soup we have the soup too, but what she's thinking about, if she's thinking about Sunday dinner, we wouldn't be having that on Sundays. On Sundays we don't do soup for dinner. We do, it's not soup for dinner on Sundays. So what she's talking about, she's referring to the cow foot in a stew format. Yeah. Just clean up this place. So again, guys, this is something I think if you could get your hands on, always have it. High in copper, potassium, along with this. Hold on. Blackstrap molasses, if you could get your hands on it. Okay, guys. There's so much stuff that I have. The other thing that I do is 2 Brazilian nuts. Two of your psyllium. Your selenium is out, so that's how you get that back. You can buy this off Amazon. Yeah. Yep. Okay, guys. Normally, I wait an hour. I'm going to go ahead and drink this. It doesn't have a taste. It's just a taste of water. It tastes like water. That's it. My binder is done. That's it. That's what I have. So, yep. So remember that once you have this binder, when you go to the bathroom, if you see your stuff looking black, don't think you're bleeding. It is the binder. And this is how you're trying to get rid of to kill the parasites that you kill. That's how you're trying to move them out of your body. Okay, guys. Well, I don't know about you guys, but it was a pleasure to have you guys join me, lovelies. And I hope you guys who have not subscribed yet, consider subscribing, consider joining me on this journey. And I encourage you guys to not only eat clean, but try to plant something, even if it's one thing. I'm not saying you have to plant everything, but plant one thing. And also, when you're planting, just always remember that you need something that flowers. So if you have those flowers in your garden, bring those pollinators. And we need pollinators. So we need bees in order to have food. Without the bee, we don't have food. Humans will be dead. So always try to plant a pollinator and always give each other grace and give each other grace, give yourself grace. Always look out, tell each other how you feel, because this minute is promised, the next is not. Do not have anything bad in your heart. Just always travel with a clean heart, clean soul, and you'll be okay in life. That's what you need. That will keep you young and that will keep you healthy. The ultimate wealth is health. If you're healthy, then you're wealthy. If you're wealthy and kind but do not have health, then you don't have wealth. Okay, guys? So I hope you guys consider looking at other videos in my Health is Wealth series. And also I do DIY projects. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to spin it off and have my healthy channel different from my DIY. It's something that I'm still thinking about. I hope you guys could help me to make that decision or just keep it as is because it's a part of me. All right? Once more, mental health is a serious thing. Check on each other, love each other. Let your loved one know how you feel. Like I said, today is promised, this second is promised, the next second or tomorrow is not. Give yourself grace and give each other grace. Do not be judgmental. Don't be envious. Do not be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. And it's hard. Life is really hard and complicated. All you could do to help each other journey be less treacherous is to pass on love. Love, love, love. Okay? Thank you guys so very much. Thank you, lovelies. For who are coming on early, go back and start at the beginning and watch the whole entire thing. Love you guys. Thank you. And please like up the live, please, and consider subscribing to help me grow. If you like my message, please help me grow and help me to continue to push positivity and the ultimate wealth, which is health. Thank you, lovelies. See you later. Bye.